Clear skies above, runway lights below. Perth is waking, watch the traffic flow. Zoom in close, feel that engine hum. From big birds to as small as they come. Wheels up, it's go time. Clear skies above, runway lights below. Perth is waking, watch the traffic flow. Zoom in close, feel that engine hum. From big birds to as small as they come. Wheels up, it's go time. Streaming live in real time. Plane spotters with the radar eyes. Come aboard and watch them rise. We're YPG, catch the vibe. Jets on final blue sky, subscribe. From Perth's wide wings to the open sky. Every touchdown, every climb.
welcome back to the YPPH Plane Go Live show here in Perth. It's great to have your company as we bring you live plane spotting action throughout the morning. Welcome back to all of our amazing members and moderators. It's great to see you here as we bring you live action throughout today. Great to see everybody and welcome back to the show. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely morning. Great to see you all out here today, and sit back and relax as we bring you live plane spotting action here from Mitch'S Mound overhead shots as we see planes come in. Runway 03 operations and 06 ops are active this morning. Welcome back to all. It's been a while. Great to see you all here, and as I say, sit back and relax throughout the morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our first one to look out for is Air Mauritius in 28 minutes time, in from Port Louis, or Louis, I should say. But welcome back all. Mitch'S Mound 2.0 today. SPH said, oh, look up there, it looks nice. Just probably about 100 metres short of where we usually set up. Usually when we're up at the main spot, there's a big tree in front of us, which is that one that you can see there. That's on the left side usually of the screen. And we're all cramped in there. We have a huge pile of room here. We have no trees blocking us, except straight in front of us we have a tree blocking the view, or might be blocking the view. However, we probably won't be able to get that anyway because of the angle it's at. So we have a long view of the approach this morning, a long view, and then we have a clear view for the touchdown zone, which is just left of the screen. Over there. Here at Mitch'S Mound. Welcome back, of course, so to all of our mods. Great to see all of our mods up bright and early for the YPG live show. And welcome back to all of our viewers. Stephen Carter, Adelaide Runways, Pete James, SPH, Mamaroo. Is there? Good morning, Mamaroo. Just popping by to do a bit of wacky lurks and works this morning. Jane's there. Welcome, Jane. Yeah, David Mitchell. Good morning to you, David. Annie, great to see you, Annie. Hopefully you're having an amazing morning. Yash the plane's also with us. G'day, Yash. Lazeni as well. Good morning to you, Lazeni. Great to see you here as we bring you your favourite location. I feel like here at Mitch'S Mound, you're the one who named it Mitch'S Mound. So enjoy. Christine Frank's also with us. G'day, Chris. Lego Craft as well. Good morning to you, Lego Craft, and welcome to the YPG live show. Great to see you here this morning. Pro Aviator Avgeek is there. G'day, mate. Welcome along. Great to have your company here on the YPG live show. Bella's also there. G'day, Bella. Hopefully you're having a great morning. And thank you for choosing to spend it here on the YPG live show. Jacob's there, so to go. G'day, Jacob. Welcome along, one of our amazing mods and long-serving mods here on the YPG live show. Thank you, Jacob, and welcome to the YPG live show here from Mitch'S Mound. Alex DeBuy is also in the house. G'day, Alex. Welcome to you, mate. Great to see you with us, and hopefully you're having a great morning. Melanie is also there. G'day, Melanie. Welcome along to you. And Will Lansing's in the house. G'day, Will. I'm saying coming to Perth on Tuesday. Oh, lovely, mate. Lovely. How long are you here for? How long are you here for, Will? Welcome along. Seems like everyone's coming to Perth. Moment. But great to see you all on the show today. It is expecting a bit of a quiet first little half an hour here on the show, but after that we'll get a bunch of movement starting to roll through. So I'm expecting a bit of a lull. However, Vietjet Air Mauritius all within the hour. Velocity 737 arrival. And our heavy of Qantas 34 will be in early this morning. Two. Will's saying he'll be in town till until Friday night or Saturday. Lovely. Lovely, Will. Fortunately for us, probably won't get to see you then. So I say next Sunday, if you were leaving next Sunday morning, we might be able to catch a small glimpse. So head off. Selenite Saves us there. G'day, welcome. Oh, there's any no? Or are there? Would you like a nice 747 departure this morning? Would you, Lizeni? Wayne Yapoon is with us. G'day, Wayne. Welcome to the YPG live show. Great to see you here. Light goal is 150 today. We'll drop in 5 gifted memberships if we do get to the like goal. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Of course, has been a little while since we last did a live show. 20 days. I think it is. So great to be out here and streaming to you. A bit has changed. Of course, our news interview did go up the other day. And I have also done a knee injury. So, unlikely to be an ACL or a PCL. It is possible. It's unlikely. It's very unlikely. But we do have to go for scans during the week for that one. Unfortunately, so scans are required to get the knee up and going again. Last day I also chatted to you. I was recovered after that nasty illness I got on the way back from Korea. Pushed myself too hard on that day. And I had it back until Thursday. It kind of flared up again. On the Monday afternoon, felt pretty cook. So that came back. It wasn't overly great. Wayne, football, unfortunately, mate. AFL, training and did something. I actually that was on Thursday that I heard it, and I actually played a game yesterday, and it was still pretty sore. I was limping. I've been limping since. It didn't stop limping, but I thought, I reckon I can play on with it, and got about halfway through the third quarter, and I was told, nah, get off, kind of thing. So yeah, it's not great. So yeah, an MRI is required regarding that one. And it's actually likely that it will be I'm not going to say long term, but it's not going to go away, so it might require. I don't know what it is, so there's still a chance that it being the knee, it will require surgery. So we're just going to have to wait and see, unfortunately. So yeah, that's fun. So nearly actually resulted in a cancellation of today's stream. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit tough doing the 2K walk down here with the knee. So yeah, not overly great. I'm not overly happy with myself for doing it. First training back after being sick. And so yeah, that's my little slice of hell. So if you do catch me sitting down over the next few months, that will be probably why. Because most of my weight's going on the other leg at the moment. As I have mentioned, it's going to be a quiet start. However, Mauritius is our first arrival, and they're just crossing the coast, so about 5 minutes at most. Till we see them. Can I see them now, though, from the distance? From the distance. In the distance. Not really. No. It's not them there. It looks like a plane. It's not. It can't be them unless they're each only fine. No. That is them there. That one. That's a different one though. Yeah, that's a different one, but that's them. Sugar, where's it? Where is it? So a bit of a quiet start this morning, but Mauritius is going to kick us off about to dangle the Dunlops. Departures wise, we have... Do we have anything going else? Scoots left. Oh, that was ages ago actually. Darwin in... Yeah, Darwin soon. That'll probably go East Sydney. Yeah. Maybe a few. Our rivals are what we are here to see though on a Mitch'S Mound show. The A330 Neo, first arrival. The day, you're going to stare us down in a moment. I think he launched down this morning. Oh gosh, I forgot how much I miss Mitch'S Mound. I love it and I hate it. I love watching back at it and I hate filming here. Love the result, hate to be the one filming it. Trust me, in July, Dale's, I don't think Dale's watching, I hope he's not listening, but I can tell you right now, I won't be the one out here filming. I'll give him the opportunity of experiencing Mitch'S Mound. It's an opportunity. This is so much better getting the approach. This is so much better. So much better. So much better. No, we're not going to be able to track it the whole way just because the lens is too big and the other lens would be way too small, so have to pick one or the other and we're just going to check it until it gets too big and then we'll see when it touches down again. So that is the plan when we're at Mitch'S Mound. Here we go, I can start to hear the hum. Oh, lovely. Oh, isn't that worth it? If it just focuses properly. be nice. Oh, that was lovely from Mauritius. That was lovely. She saw the big A330 Neo head in. Oh, that was nice. I am lost for words. That was great. So next in velocity 677 in from Melbourne with the 737-700 November Victor Whiskey. Will be heading in shortly, 7 minutes time, and that'll be followed by what is it, Vietjet or Qantas 34? It will be Vietjet more than likely, 91 in from Ho Chi Minh City, and then Qantas 34 in half an hour's time in from Paris. So some nice arrivals lined up for the next half an hour. Qatar Airways is only 2 hours and 28 minutes away by the looks of it, so we should see Qatar on the show. Got a few messages to catch up on there this morning. Melanie is celebrating 2 months with us as a member in the Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse. Big thank you to you, Melanie, for your amazing and ongoing support here on the YPG show. Saying hi, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. All good? And thank you, Melanie. Great to have your company here on the show today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as we bring you live plane spotting action this morning here live from Perth Airport. Great to have your company today. Rolling with the spectrums there, saying I'll be at Changi next weekend. I will be filming my travels from Perth. Oh, lovely. Enjoy your trip over there, and welcome to the YPG live show today. Great to have you tuning in. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button and subscribe. It's completely free to do so and helps to support the channel. Great to have everybody's company on the show today. Heading through to about midday today here at Mitch'S Mound, or quite literally as long as we can go with the power setup. We're just on the light power banks here at Mitch'S Mound, otherwise it's quite heavy to carry everything here. So yeah, on the light setup today. We should have a few departures starting to roll out over the coming minutes. Netlink 1740s Pit, they're going off to Darwin today with the A319, and Qantas 644 off to Sydney with the 737-800. They're pushing back as well, or about to. And Linda G's there celebrating 9 months with us up at the pointy end in the Matilda Bay Boatshed. Welcome, Linda. Saying good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Linda. Great to see you. Great to see you, Linda. And hopefully you're having an amazing morning. And thank you for choosing to spend it with us here on the YPG Live Show. Hopefully all is good over there in Victoria for you, Linda. And great to have your company on the show today. We'll need to head back over to Melbourne soon, Linda. For, we need to get back over there, I think. I think that's on our list of things to do. Get back over there to Melbourne, and we'll let you know if we do plan on heading back over to the East Coast. Great to see you on the show, Linda, and enjoy. Melbourne Flies there. G'day, Tim. Welcome to the show. Great to have your company here today. And we'll quickly swing around. Is that Velocity 737 is in sight now here at Mitch'S Mound. And do apologise if the colour gets a bit overexposed. There's a bit of a change between down the runway and up at the up. So I'll be working that exposure. Today. Here we go. Velocity. In from Melbourne as Velocity 677 with the 737 November Victor Whiskey. Enjoy the sounds of the aircraft, the ex-KLM aircraft, as they touch down on runway 03 here at Perth. Just wanted to experiment if we could get it in frame, but we can't with the 100. It's still too big. So stick to the change. Thought the 737 might be enough, but no. AJ Wright is in the house. G'day, AJ. Welcome, Muddy64's there. G'day. Welcome to you. Great to see you on the show this morning. Alex is there. G'day, welcome. Saying hello, dear friends. Good morning from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Here, still Saturday at 10 p.m. Have a nice and blessed week. Thank you, Alex, and welcome to the show. Great to have your company. Here from Perth as we see the Darwin service head out on the crossing runway 06 this morning. Hopefully we get some departures still come up this way. Sydney's not though. 644's and making their move to 06 as well for their departure this morning here at Perth Airport. Bella saying I'm stepping out for an internet reset. Oh, good, Bella. How's our internet going? Dropped to 119 frames, which is really, really good for this location. It's quite remote to an extent, so the Wi-Fi's on and off, so that is a very good number. I'll take that number on the Wi-Fi. The 737 setting off now on the crossing. For Qantas, 6:44 off to Sydney. You can just see through there the tip of the tail of Qantas 884, the service heading over to Adelaide, Victor Zulu Oscar there. Will be outbound shortly. In fact, there it is, somewhere through there. Qantas 884. Nick DeLama is there, welcome. Great to have your company here on the show, Nick, and sit back, relax, and enjoy, mate. Mark's there celebrating 19 months as a member in the Matilda Bay Boatshed, saying, brilliant job, the channel has grown amazing. It's hard work being the best mod, but someone's got to do it. Bring on many more. Yo! Thank you, Mark, and thank you for being such a amazing mod, as you put it, the best mod on the YPG live show. Mark, and thank you, mate, and great to have your company. You and Annie do an amazing job here as mods, and your work is much appreciated. Been with us since the early days of live streaming. And it will be great to hopefully see you up here in July when Sadi comes up. We've got to talk more. We've got to talk more about that. However, I'm excited for our little July streaming shows. Hopefully by then this knee has repaired itself And we will probably have a small lunch at some point. So, yeah, we would, we're looking forward to it. Dal will be over here, so we'll have at least 3 mods. Jacob hopefully will make it 4 out of our 6. So I have half the mod squad here, or over half of the mod squad. 66.67% of the mod squad here. And that goes, if anyone is here, you might hear a small expressions of interest for a lunch on one of our days, one of the days we're here, and of course that week is YPG's most, in my kind of opinion, the week I'm looking forward to the most, because it is our 4-year anniversary week. And it celebrates our second full year of streaming. So we've now done 2 years of just videos and stuff, and now 2 years of streaming as well. By the time we get there, so that'll be fun. It's been a while in between. In terms of we haven't been streaming for as long as we've been around, but it's been a great nearly 4 years. I've been in and around Perth Airport taking photos since probably January of 2020. January 4 years ago. So, and six months after we got into plane spotting, we started our channel. So we've been in and around at the airport for nearly over 4.5 years now, kind of thing. So it's been a journey. The people we have met here has been amazing. NZ Aviator 1 is there. G'day, mate. Welcome to the show. Great to see you today. In fact, we've got an AC-19 going to go to Melbourne today, 6222. That's interesting. Probably a maintenance flight. Jets will have the AC-20 maintenance there, so probably a bit of maintenance over in the Jetstar area for them. Qantas 34 is now only 4 minutes out, and Vietjet Air saying 6, so maybe Vietjet Air will be second, or it'll be close. Who will we get first, Vietjet or Qantas 34? We wonder. We do wonder. It'll still feature a few more arrivals, definitely will be on the cards. I'm hoping Singapore Airlines and South African get a bit of a wiggle on. They're in at 12, 12:15, kind of that kind of time. So if they are here before the Bagdges go dead, then we can definitely feature them here on the YPG live show. We're going based off Seoul timing, so we were able to get 3 hours and 15 minutes in on one of our Seoul shows. That was in the cold, so theoretically we should be able to get in a perfect temperature for technology. We should be able to get 4 hours going today, if we wanted to. I'm not saying we are, but those get a wriggle on, which I suspect they will. based on some of the forecasts that I've seen. They are in around 12, then that will be really nice for us. I'll take that. That will involve us having to shut all the audio off for a few minutes and just doing a big changeover, but that's fine. It's not like we'll cut out completely. Mario is there saying, great stream, Mitch. Thank you, Mario. Great to see you. Been a while. Well, welcome to the show here at Mitch'S Mound. Great to have your company. Of course, as I mentioned yesterday, Perth Airport have extended the closure of the outdoor viewing deck till the end of June. It was meant to be open by May. It's not. So we're back out here. We've only done 2 of these, so we've been quite lucky. We have gone to the indoor deck, but we haven't felt the need to do too many of these Mitch'S Mound shows, which is good. Hopefully we don't have to come back out here again. I mean, I don't mind it as a spot, but it's just hard. It's just hard work. That's all. But we enjoy the shots we do get here, though, at Mitch'S Mound. Bit different, which is always nice. And Annie is celebrating 19 months with us as a YPPH member in the MATILDA Bay Boatshed. Thank you, Annie. Great support from you. And great to have your company here on the show today. One of our amazing mods as well. So huge thank you to you, Annie, saying inching closer to the 2-year mark. Hope your knee feels better soon. Appreciate the dedication of a Mitch'S Mound show with a dodgy knee. You! Thank you. Annie, great to have your company here on the show today. Kitties for Life is there. G'day, welcome to the show. Great to have your company. And Rhino is saying, hello Mitch from Cape Town, South Africa. Did I hear South African Airways? How's the NPL going? Not too sure what you mean with the NPL. However, South African hopefully will be a feature on our show towards the very back end of it. Just depending on how we go with power. So I don't know if I can quite squeeze 4 hours out of my setup. Ooh, and we might have just dropped a bunch of frames then. So Wi-Fi went right down low. So we were got the 2 on approach now. Look at them, it looks like Vidjet will be our first one. Toofer! Oh, get the toofer emoji down below. Oh, do we have a toofer? No, we didn't. We were gonna make one. We didn't have a toofer. Never mind. Take that back. Dangle the Dunlops is good enough. The double dangle the Dunlop. Shall we? As we see a Jet followed by Qantas. Did just have our A319 empty ferry flight to Melbourne depart. We're gonna stick with these nice ones as they head in. The service in from Ho Chi Minh City will be the one we stick with for now. The A321neo Victor November Alpha 607. The service inbound in just a moment, making their arrival on runway 03 here on the YPG live show. Great to see them. The international service just about to touch down. Bagdges, low-cost carrier, heading into Perth this morning. Currently 9:25 local time. Enjoy as we see this beautiful aircraft head over the top of us here at Mitch'S Mound. Great to see them here at Perth for another day. Oh, lovely. You see them dangle the Dunlops. Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. By Jet Air. We don't have too long to wait for our next movement. We'll swing back round again. Because we've got the thumping 787 Dreamliner right behind it. Qantas 34, the Dreamliner in from Paris. The route has been affected recently, but they're still holding strong. Qantas, the 787 Dreamliner, Victor Hotel, Zulu, November, Kilo. Dash 9 series today, heading in from Paris-Saint de Gaulle Airport. As Qantas 34 will continue over to Sydney later here on the YPG live show, live from Mitch'S Mound. But for now, let's enjoy the beautiful looking 787 as we get up close and personal to them as they head over for their arrival on runway 03. Enjoy. Oh, lovely. That was smooth as they arrived this morning. Amazing. No, all through right down to taxiway Delta 2 vacate today. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. in Moorooka, just heading through screen there with the Dashi out to Kalgoorlie today. Big thank you to you, Annie, for 19 months as a YPG member in the MATILDA Bay Boatshed. Thank you, Annie, and great to have your company here on the show. And Alex Taburi is there celebrating 12 months, his first full year on the YPG Live show. Thank you, Alex, for your amazing support, saying 1 year of watching this great stream. Thank you, Alex. It's been a year of trouble for us. Great to have you watching today and enjoy. Hopefully you're having a great morning, Alex, and thank you for spending it here on the YPG Live show with us. Oh, lovely. We've got a decent lull now for a period of time. It's actually a lovely morning. It was only 7 degrees overnight. It was the overnight minimum here in Perth, but it's gotten up to, or it's going to get up to 21 degrees today. And our ticker's saying it's 16 degrees now. It was 8, it said it when we first started, so it's gone up a bit, and it's definitely warmed up nicely this morning for us here in Perth. Just the airport starting to turn that little bit green as we come into the winter period. Just that colour of the grass is slowly starting to change. Gordon Freeman's there saying hello from Orlando. Mitch, hello Gordon, great to see you, mate. Hopefully you're doing well, and thank you for tuning into the show this morning. Been off for a bit, but we're back now. Here on the YPG Live show. Hopefully we see some departures come up this way. That would be nice. We've got another members celebrating a 12-month anniversary, and it's Wayne Yapoon celebrating 12 months with us in the Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse. Thank you, Wayne. I'm saying love the stream, love your work, Mitch. Thank you, Wayne. Great to have you on board as a supporter for such a long time here on the YPG live show. It's great to see you here this morning, and great to see you celebrating a big milestone with us of 12 months as a YPG member. Great to support Wayne, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show today. Great to have your company. Mega, mate, mega. So, if I'm not mistaken, the schedule states that we will have a show on the 24th of May, weather dependent this all is, of course, the 29th, the 31st, and the 1st. So, a lot of shows. So to come, we have the long weekend coming up soon, of course, already that time of year. So that'll be nice. Yeah, so this Friday it seems to be a 03 only day, so it's /21, so it should be runway maintenance for us on the the 29th of May, sorry. And then following that, we will have Daryl here from the 28th. I think he flies in late at night, Sunday. And then shows coming from the 29th. However, there should be a show on the 28th, 29th, 30th, 1st and 2nd. So we should have shows for 5 days in a row. Well, Daryl is here. Now, Wayne is there dropping in 5 gifted memberships. Wowzers, Wayne, great support, mate. Great from you, Wayne, and great to have your company here on the show today. Welcome to the brand new 5 YPG members. You'll all gain access to our members only live shows and videos, access to the emojis and to the badges. So, big thank you to you, Wayne, and enjoy. And speaking of badges, we do have the new badges here on the YPG live show. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then and Mark are 5 months away from seeing what the purple one is, and I'm going to keep the purple one a secret for what it looks like. But red is, anyone who is new will have read it. The Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse is the little location there. The orange one is the Rottnest Island one. So it looks like Rottnest Island Beach and Quokka there. Yellow is our bell tower one. All have a little C-17 hiding in it somewhere. Green is the Kings Park one. And blue is the MATILDA Baby Boatshed little emoji, and that's for anyone who's over a year. And then the next one will be 2 years, which some people will be unlocking in the next less than 6 months. And then we might have one more after that. One more membership level after that, or badge level after that. It might be like a gold or something, I don't know. So Hobart's on radar, Jetstar and Melbourne's on radar, and the helicopter going to Bustleton is moving somewhere down there. Oh, safe shot's died. Stand by. Yeah, the helicopter's departed from quite north in the field. Says they're going to Bustleton. That helicopter. Our light goal today is, of course, 150 likes. We'll drop in 5 memberships if we do get there. Currently on 87. Keep it coming. And Marty 64 is there celebrating 3 months with us in the Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse. Thank you, Muddy. Saying g'day all, 3 months. Yes, thank you, Muddy. Great to have you on board with us. Hopefully you're having a great morning, mate. How is it where you're all tuning in from? Gonna have to remind me where, mate. Great to see you here, Muddy. Yeah, at Perth Airport, local time's currently 9:44. to have everyone's company on the show. It's almost just time for the jumper to come off, I reckon. It's getting warm now. Here's Jetstar. They're ready to head off on runway 03, our first 03 departure of the show. So it's off to Melbourne. Today's Jetstar 975 with the A321neo Oscar Yankee X-Ray, which is, I think, one of their newer ones. Yeah, delivered. I first flew in November of 2025, so one of the newer A321neos there for Jetstar heading out the door. Lovely. I love Mitch'S man for this shot. Looks great as we see them roar off into the sky. Maddie saying very wet in Melbourne. Not good. Melbourne don't need any more rain. Where's our velocity? Our velocity Hobart. Where's that one? At there. Still at the gate. Okay. The 737-700 is going to operate the flight out today to Hobart. I'll get a Quokka that says it was going from Embridge to Solomon, but I think that's a glitch in Flight Radar. They look maybe 20 minutes at most out. But our next one will be Velocity 551 in less than 10 minutes now. The Max in from Sydney. And then AirAsia is not too far away either, 15 minutes out from Denpasar, coming in from Denpasar. Velocity in 9052 in an hour and 22 in from Karratha. The A321neo for Qantas in an hour and 10 minutes. And that's been trailed behind Qantas 763 from Melbourne now in 17 minutes for that one. Oscar Golf Delta, which will be our first time featuring the A321 Brisbane flight. Qantas 935 in from Brisbane. That arrival will be in 2 hours and 2 minutes as well. So we can expect to probably see that one here on the YPG Live Show live here from Perth Airport. Great to have all of your company today as we bring you live plane spotting action this morning. I wonder if we can see that 737 yet. Usually we can see some of these arrivals from this, or from 03 locations. Usually you can kind of look, there's maybe a bit too many trees. Just to get a clean view. Around the place to a full scan. We've got Tim Melbourne Flyer there, or in fact joining us as a member in the Matilda Bay Boatshed, I should say. Big thank you to you, Tim. Welcome back for another month as a member here on the YPG Live Show. Great to have your company and your support here on the show. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Been a while. We'll need to catch up soon, mate. Great to have your company here on the show today, and sit back, relax, and enjoy as we bring you live planes in action here from Perth. Great sport, mate. $92 likes. I reckon we can get that 150 mark. I'm hopeful we can get up to 150 likes today. That'd be nice. 5 memberships in there will be the plan if we do get there. Completely free to do so, of course. Hitting that like button. Velocity 551, our next arrival in just a moment. You will see them head in. So, okay, velocity 551, the 737 MAX coming in from Sydney this morning. Enjoy as they make their arrival and pass over the top of us here at Mitch'S Mound. Lovely there in. And Tim is back at it again, dropping in 10 gifted memberships. Amazing support, Tim. Great to see the memberships there going out to 10 lucky recipients who all just have received an email. And welcome to our brand new 10 members, all gaining access to our members-only live shows and videos, emojis and badges. Welcome to our new members, and great to have you joining us today. And great to have your company here on the YPG live show, live here from Perth Airport. Great to have everyone tuning in today. Longmanzi is there, welcome. They are currently, apparently, rumour is building a new car park, which will mean a bunch of trees apparently being cut down. The only trees I hope they have removed is the ones right along the fence we can actually see. However, that probably won't have happened, or wouldn't have happened. So, yeah, they've spent over a year trying to build these new car parks, which is very disappointing. So anyway. The Edge Creative Perth, we are considering doing a Jandakot live stream. If we do, it'll probably be on a Saturday when I have flying lessons. So maybe coming up in the future, do not know. Just depends with other commitments as well. Jandakot doesn't get as big a viewing. So we do have to keep in mind that, unfortunately, it's all about what our viewers want and enjoy. That's another thing. We have done Jandakot streams in the past. I haven't done one for a while, but I might get out there. Just maybe 2 hours, just a bit of a taste, you know, is a possibility. So yeah, maybe on a Saturday, although weekdays are busier, so just about finding that balance next time. We might actually keep it in the back of our minds for next time we have a Perth show, a day off where it's kind of not good weather to do a show at Perth in terms of runway conditions. With maintenance happening a lot on Fridays when we have breaks like that. Anyway, something to keep the back of our minds. And we always do kind of just thinking to prepare. The plan though will be to do one before the end of the year. We want to tick off as many airports by the end of the year as possible. We've already done Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Korea, Perth. I'm counting Adelaide because we filmed there before, but we've also did go there and stream with in plain sight. I'm counting Adelaide, that's 6. So, yeah. GR Aviators is there. G'day, Neil Macedo as well. Welcome all to the show too. Great to have your company here live from our special Mitch'S Mound location, as Lazenny calls it. Here, as we watch flyovers of arrivals at Perth, 03 action, of course, and 06 ops as well today. So, yeah, decided we would come out here to Mitch'S Mound. Of course, the outdoor deck is closed. We're having to remain a bit vigilant. We're not. I'm not overly impressed with the management of the way the outdoor deck has happened. But anyway, can't necessarily control it. But disappointed is a word I'd use regarding that. It's a bit disappointing how they keep pushing it back and pushing it back. Got Velocity off to Hobart there, going off on the other runway, and Velocity 556 is due off to Sydney in 15 minutes with the 737. However, we do have the Quokka 100 there about to turn on to approach after making their journey down to Perth for Mine Bridge. Today is netlink 2941, and the next inbound Qantas, or when is the next Qantas coming in, says Ron. It will be about an hour's time, unfortunately. Bit of a gap for Qantas Day. Next arrival will be 6:43 with the A321neo in. Sorry, well, that one, the next true Qantas, that's Qantas Link. The next true Qantas is that one in an hour. Qantas Link just about to turn on to final, though. And we've got Mama Roo there celebrating 3 months with us as a member in the Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse. Big thank you, Mama Roo, saying, "Wow's 3 months already, with many more to come." You, thank you, Mama Roo, and we'll have to get you to come out one day to stream with us. You'll have to let us know if you want to come out to have one of our shows. We don't get too much of a turnout in Perth at views that are unexpected, so we often don't carry a second headset, but if you let us know, we'll make sure to bring out a headset if you wanted to come on down one day and jump on comms with us. We'll need to get a few people coming down on comms while Sardi's here. It'll be a party. We only currently have the headset capabilities for one guest. Me and Sadie might talk about getting a fourth headset, because I can only plug one extra person in, but we might get a fourth headset to get another guest into it. We never know. No, unfortunately, no streaming in Pierce. Yeah, I believe you can, or I know you can take photos, but not inside airport land. So I'm not saying we couldn't stream. Well, probably can't actually stream at Pierce, but I know it's more of they don't want you actually filming inside their property and the land itself, and to see what's going on in the ground. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. The council just getting a bit of clarification regarding that, because we want to be able to stream there, but because it's a military base, we just can't. The conversation is we can film planes on the ground as long as they're moving, and we can't sit on infrastructure at the airport, so we can't just have our safe shot on with infrastructure in the way. And so that was just working through all the information we need to know regarding that. As we see the Qantas Link Quokka 100 come in from Iron Bridge. This morning. My dodgy leg is not built for a Mitch'S Mound show. So we should have Dean Stalker joining us soon. It will be good.
You mean this soon?
Yeah, that soon. Hello.
G'day, g'day.
Great to have you joining us.
Where are you today? We're at Mitch'S Mound.
We're at Mitch'S Mound, yeah. Apparently Lizanie says he still have to call it that.
Ah.
There you go. That's the best I can do. So how are you, mate?
I am well. I am well. And how about you?
Yeah, apart from the leg.
Oh, yes. Yes, you did tell us about that. So, bit of a footy injury there, eh?
Yeah. Not great, hey?
Contact sport will do that to you.
Yeah, just gonna let go of a tackle and then knee got to jarred face like straight into the ground, so I kind of in turn hyperextended it.
Oh dear.
So the doctor is hopeful and is pretty, I'm not going to say like 100% confident, but we don't think it's an ACL. Which an ACL would mean guaranteed surgery and that kind of stuff.
Which will affect you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
We're hoping it's just a forget the name. A meniscus. However, there's about four options of what it could be. Meniscus would be the best. However, I think it's a bit worse than just your straight meniscus. Because of where the pain's coming from.
Yep.
I've done a bit of research and I think the doctor was hinting at it a bit as well. So based on where the pain feels, it's not kind of in that area, it's more... Yeah, so we'll see. You have to go for MRIs and scans on it, which is great.
Oh, well, that's not great. Oh. So are you standing up and resting or sitting down and resting?
No, I'm up standing. They say sit down, but I feel almost like it's good to keep it moving a bit. Because either way, no matter what it is, unless it's very, very small and I'm being a big baby about it, which I don't think it is, because I can hardly walk when I... Because you heard the story, the further story about it. I did it on Thursday. And I thought, oh, it's getting better. It feels all right. And so I decided to play an actual game of footy yesterday with it.
Just exacerbating it.
Yeah.
So why not come out for a bit of plane spotting and probably exacerbate it a little bit further?
Yeah. Well, no, we've now got not a brace as such, but like a compression sleeve like thing on it, just a bit of support. But either way, unless it's the tiniest tear possible, which I'm pretty confident saying it's not, I reckon it's going to be buggered for until the end of July. So it's about an 8-week injury.
Well, try not to move around too much.
So
try not to. No, with school and everything, that doesn't help.
Yeah, no sport.
No.
It's almost guaranteed for the rest of the term. So yeah.
In positive things, at least, if we look at aircraft, you've got AirAsia coming in shortly.
Ah, lovely. But I'm hoping, the big thing I'm hoping for is it's not bad enough to call surgery.
Yeah. I think Bella in chat and g'day was mentioning something like that. Hope it's not an ALC or an ACL.
ACL, yeah. We're pretty confident saying it's not an AC or a PCL, but it could be. It could be. It's not like we can. It's not like we can tell. Because...
Yeah, not always easy even with the MRI.
Pardon?
Yeah, not always easy even with the MRI.
Yeah.
Soft tissue injuries or ligament injuries are interesting.
Yeah, we're hoping it's just my cartilage.
You're young. It's still all...
Because as soon as...
it's not finalised yet.
As soon as you add surgery in, it takes another month to heal.
Yeah, that's right. You won't be moving around or doing much during that time.
And if it is, you can scrap. Unless surgery is almost immediate, you can scrap the idea of Sardi and that big July thing we want to have in. So you probably want surgery to happen before the end of May. Otherwise, cancel Sardi.
That's right. He can push a wheelchair.
And you will have two annoying people in wheelchairs to deal with.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Mark.
G'day, Mark. Good to see you, mate. And g'day, Annie. And hello to SPH there as well.
Mark's gonna not be appreciative of that comment.
Hey, what's this? I heard about a 747-200 freighter being in town this week.
Yeah, we got one fly pro cargo came in.
Gee, that's a rare bird for Australia.
Yep. We've had a few. We get those weeks, so we just get them all come in. We'll get our 747 fix. Sometimes it lands on a weekend and we'll get 5 over a weekend. Sometimes it's all on Tuesday and Wednesday. It just really depends, right?
A little bit jelly about that one.
Yeah, Annie, look, we it could be an MCL. I've done a bit of research, and I almost am going to say we haven't chatted about an MCL. We've been doing a bit of reading, and Dale knows a bit about sports and all that kind of stuff, and I reckon it could be just based on different bones, but it could be in. No, what's an LCL? I mean LCL. I reckon it's one of the side ones, MCL or ACL, because it just feels side.
Oh, Luceni, what you're hearing there is real engines.
Yeah, and that's exactly where the pain is. So I've been reading a bit about an MCL. It's to the front, not necessarily middle, but almost to like the side middle, if that makes sense. So yeah. Anyway, we can't do much until we know the full extent. We can't say much, and also, we don't yet have an appointment booked in, Dean, as well for MRI because they take they won't take anyone under 18 without actually calling them, and they're not open during the weekend, of course.
All right.
So anyway.
What was the rego on that 747?
I'll get it. I'll have to go into Instagram and just see one of the other.
Yeah, that's where I last saw it. It's on Instagram. And I'm like trying to scroll through the feed at the moment, trying to find it.
Echo Romeo dash Bravo Alpha Tango.
Ah, we get its sister, Urbas.
Mamaroo is there, dropping in a New Zealand tenor, saying final countdown to seeing my beautiful city again. Super can't wait. Thanks, Mitch, for showcasing our airport. See you soon. Thank you, Mamaroo. Great to see you here today and enjoy the show. And look forward to catching up when you head over to Perth at some point.
Cheers, Monaroo. So, Bravo Alpha Tango is one of 6 active 747-200s left in the world.
Yes, yeah.
And I guess the, what do you call it? The 747-200s under Air Force One.
Yep.
There's 2 of those. So that's 3 there. And I could be wrong, but these look like these Pratt & Whitney engines.
Do you want me to check?
It's got the PW code on it.
So it flew for ANA. Then it was... in fact, I need to log in to see what type of engines they are. It first flew for ANA as a passenger jet. So it's a passenger to freight conversion.
Probably big CF6s, yeah.
Just log into my account.
Oh no, here we go. Yeah, they are CF6s, 50 Echo 2s.
So it's flown for Nippon Cargo Airlines, Tiger Aircraft Trading, Veteran Avia, Ryanair, the Cargo Airlines, and FlyPro. And then it's now actually technically flying for 360 Line Express, operated by FlyPro. Only lasted 13 years as a cargo aircraft as well, as a passenger aircraft as well. In fact, we've got Velocity 556, which is taxiing up there. They're due off to Sydney in a moment.
And right behind it, Velocity 688.
So Dell's off to Christchurch today, do you know?
Across the Dutch.
Yep. He says he should be in the air when we're streaming, but we'll test that theory. I don't know what the timing is on it. I'll see. I'll make my own judgment call. Oh yeah, he arrived ages ago. He arrived exactly 90 minutes ago. Yeah, almost exactly 90 minutes ago. Oh, here we go. Virgin's just expediting across it before the other Virgin departs. Yeah, David, it does mark, Dean, the 10th year anniversary since the Antonov 225 arrived here in Perth. I think it was it was Monday or Wednesday or something like that, maybe Thursday.
A big rest in peace to that amazing aircraft.
Yes.
Yeah, who knows the future of that spare airframe as well?
Oh, God. Just because of my knee, I can't completely put my weight behind it to look entirely smooth.
Do your best. Don't overdo it.
Well, don't know if it's necessarily the best thing that I'm doing today, but anyway, we're here. We needed to get out, do some plane spotting.
Would you call it therapy?
Yeah. Yeah. You know. Great to have everyone's company here on the YPG live show today, of course. Stay tuned with us. We have those 2 small power banks, Dean, that we're using today. Just seeing how long we can go for with those. Because I don't... usually I bring my backpack and the suitcase, but we're able to fit everything in the backpack today.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see how long you can get out of them. So you're running the same ones as I am, and I can usually, if I keep the setup really lightweight, it's good for about 5 to 6 hours.
Because I have the laptop, I can only do 4.
That's not bad.
At most, so I am... One of them's now down to 17, which is the one that was on the laptop. And in about an hour's time, we'll switch the one that does once the laptop starts to get on the lower side, we'll switch the one that does the roadcaster, which only is on 75. We'll switch that one with the one on the laptop, which is now turned off. And that'll provide a bit of power to the roadcaster. We want to just try and get through to about the just before the 4-hour mark, because we have a few heavies coming in up until about 12:30. Although I don't know if I'm going to get the last Qantas one. We often miss the London one because it's not worth it. When we already have the Paris one.
Yep. I can see Echo Bravo Romeo's on the way from Auckland.
Yeah, that's another one I forgot about. What time are they looking at? Like, well, they're late. They're not saying till 1. Yeah, we probably won't get them. No, they're not late. They've just moved the time back. Okay. That's not great, because that means we can't get it as often. It's currently velocity 555 and Qantas 767. They're only about 1,000 feet apart from each other, and they both come into Perth and they're right next to each other. Both with the 737 will appear to be right next to each other. I don't know, flight radars being a bit glitchy because they're so close. AirAsia's only showing about 19 minutes away. Still has to do the big lap around. I reckon it's more about 10, but still going to be a while away, and I can actually just see them as they kind of loop around.
Currently descending through flight level 180.
Mama Roo is back, dropping in 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Mama Roo. Great support today from you, and great to have you tuning in today. We look forward to catching up when you're over here, coming over from New Zealand in the next few days, I believe, Dean. So it'll be good to catch up with Mama Roo, and I think she said up until the just middle or up until the start of July, I should say, just before kind of the 1st. I think maybe the 31st, the 31st, or no, the 30th, whatever it is that day. I think kind of around there. Last day of June, she flies out. But I was just saying earlier, we going to end up having the whole YPG crew here that week, pretty much. Or sorry, 66.7% of the YPG crew here.
Yes, yeah.
So
Nothing final on my end yet.
you and Christine, is a bit hard for Christine to make an international trip, because I find even though it's just Australia to New Zealand, any international trip takes a bit of planning.
Yeah, I've got the same problem too. I've got other commitments behind the scenes.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. We might have to do like a meet in the middle thing. We've been talking about doing Adelaide as a bit of a meet in the middle idea.
I have been wanting to, well, I don't know if he's watching, probably not, but yeah, I've been wanting to sneak up on Pete in the future, but it's just a matter of trying to work out when they're actually on and if the weather's correct.
And it would be bad if they were to cancel last minute and you're already in.
Yeah. That's all right. There's still plenty to do around Adelaide.
For you, there is. For me,
No,
for me, being spent so long in Adelaide, I've pretty much done everything. You know,
everything should smooth out for me later in the year, where I can have a bit more flexibility with traveling.
Yeah, exactly.
I've just sorted out a few financial commitments on my end, which has just helped a lot.
Yeah, well, we haven't gotten to the stage where we're talking about Melbourne for this coming year. So that might be a conversation we will have.
Plan for life, I think. I don't know. Has there been issues with the iPhone and gifteds lately?
No. A bit. No, on iPhone they charge more. You know that?
It's going through Apple Pay.
Yeah, because Apple because YouTube wanted it on there, but Apple wanted they had to get the Apple license or whatnot. So it's like a $1 or $2 more per membership. So we always encourage everyone, even if you do it through the web, that charge completely disappears, I believe. So
Looks like there's a metro heading your way.
ah, right.
Oh, hang on. This location's on the north side of the strip, isn't it?
You can hiss something. Is something doing an engine run? That might be what it is. Yeah, I think it sounds like they're doing engine run-ups. I reckon that's probably what it is, because they don't often fly skippers on a weekend.
Well, Skippers.
Hello, can you hear me, Dean?
5x5.
Yeah, my roadcaster has randomly shut off. Strange, it's not the strongest power support because we're not going off the normal 2-pin. accent, so it is a bit weaker, so just to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I was just going to say there is a Skipper's there on the what taxiway? Alpha taxiway there. Heading down to 03.
ERB's there. G'day, welcome. Pen for Life is there as well. Anthony Warren. Great to have your company.
Echo Romeo Bravo, no worries.
Now we've got Neil Macedo with us, celebrating 14 months as a member in the Matilda Bay Boatshed. Thank you, Neil. Saying happy Sunday, Mitch. Thank you, Neil, and happy Sunday to you, mate. Hopefully all is well on your end, and great to have your company here on the show. Aviation, not too far out. We are enjoying the show here at Mitch'S Mound. I don't know if you've noticed, Ian, but usually we're a bit further up. So there's a big bush, a big tree that blocks the view to the left from our spot up further, about 50 to 100 metres up. And it's very skinny and tight there, and you don't get... And there's a bunch of trees on the approach side, so you don't get too much before they're over the top of your heads. So on the way down, SPH pointed out this nice little crevice up here. So we decided to walk up here and have a quick check out, and it gives us a great approach view for about 3 minutes before they actually pass over us. And it means that bush is kind of out of our way, and we have a lot of room to move instead of being all cramped up next to each other. So this is a much better view up here. Just a bit further along than the normal one. So kind of Mitch'S Mound 2.0, it's like the other end of Mitch'S Mound, you know? This is like almost where it starts.
Ah, right.
And also in the other spot, they have the runway approach lights that are literally you can pretty much touch, or you can touch them. Whereas here you're a bit further away from all that kind of action, and so yeah, you just feel like you got a bit of breathing room. So yeah, the new Mitch'S Mound spot, a bit more accessible as well. So yeah, don't mind the new version. Up here, if they were to build a deck like right here, just give you a few meters, this would be kind of cool. This spot here, be kind of cool. Like
So this is just around the corner. This is just around the corner from the Dunreath Drive area.
Yeah, you can see the Dunreath Drive one just if you go up a bit to that original spot. There's a bit of trees and stuff in the way. It's near where all the highways change, so there's lots of car traffic around us. But again, that's one of the reasons I don't like it there. We're kind of on show to everyone. Where here it's a bit more protected. Lizeni, you should come out now. Come out, Lizeni, for some Mitch'S Mound action. I wonder if we can convince Lizeni out one day. Come out to Mitch'S Mound.
Here comes AirAsia, just on finals.
And yeah, it's probably close enough that we can swing round to them now. Bigger aircraft, we can get it a bit earlier, but... Oh, where is it? I can't even see it. Some settings being changed and touched on my screen. I don't know why. Must have done it when we were taking photos in Korea. I don't know what this camera is doing. Oh gosh, it must be hazy.
When in doubt, go manual.
Here you go, AirAsia making their arrival in from Denpasar this morning on the YPG live show. Enjoy. Bit of rudder use there on landing.
Nicely done.
Aviators is celebrating 4 months as 14 months, I should say, as a member in the Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse, saying, sorry I've missed so many streams. Keep it up, Mitch. Thank you. Aviators, great to have your company here on the show today, and enjoy. Sit back and relax, mate, as we bring you action this morning. Good news, Dean. Our Qatari Nifty 50 is 50 minutes away.
Awesome.
Singapore is an hour and 23. South African an hour and 32. And Qantas 10s are saying hour and 23 as well. So
I also hear it's back today in Brisbane.
Qatar.
Yes. The
Lovely.
Nifty 50 A350. The Nifty 50 1000 is coming in.
Lovely.
No more 777s.
So we are going to have to play it by ear if we can go. It's starting to get a bit hot, the laptop. It's on a hot day, but it's starting to feel like it because there's not much breeze and it's very sunny. One of those days it's not too hot, but but the sun's quite fierce almost.
I see Laseni's saying there's no power sockets out at Mitch'S Mound. However, there is plenty of sun, so if you just bring some solar panels, you'll be fine.
Shame we don't have the usual batteries, because they can actually, my usual ones are actually designed to be able to charge back up a car.
Yep.
Does anyone just drive past 15 times and say one word, saying hello, I am every 5 minutes enjoying the Sure, because he has to do the big loop around.
It looks like the other departures are going off 06 at the moment.
Yeah, they will do that. So
Because the metro is still sitting on Alpha.
Yeah, the Metro's just doing engine runs. He'll do that for a while. AC21 Neo will be our next arrival in 5 minutes. That'll be followed by 763 in 20 minutes. And we've got 681 in 32 minutes. And Oscar Golf Delta will be in an hour's time. The new Brisbane to Perth 321 Neo run. 765 in an hour and 16. 555 in an hour and 16.2. Velocity 9052 in 27 minutes as well. Plus those 4 heavies should all be featured on the show's plan, hopefully. Power dependent.
Now with the arrival of Oscar Golf Foxtrot last week, we now have a Brisbane to Perth service flying 321 XLR.
And you've heard the rumour about Oscar Golf, haven't you?
Oh, yes, the livery, yes.
Yeah, the Great Barrier Reef.
Well, now, is it Great Barrier Reef, or is it Ballaringi inspired?
In terms of artwork?
Yeah.
Like another flying art series?
Yeah.
I don't think it will be. Because it is I think it's a Great Barrier Reef Foundation. So, about the conservation of it and the protection.
Ooh. Well, they could have a bit of fun with that.
So that's what I've heard it is.
Well, this will be interesting to see then.
I just hope it's not like the Jetstar Buzz Lightyear movie livery. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, very basic.
That looks so gimmicky. Buzz Lightyear livery.
As an aside, what's your thoughts on 8 Victor India? The Virgin Australia Max 8. And the,
I love it. I love it. You know why I love it? Because Mr. Darrell has been carrying on about Virgin never making a special livery, and he reckons they won't ever make a special livery at any time I was to bring it up. Oh, they won't. It's out of their kind of style. They like to all be consistent, and it says it on its website. They like to remain consistent, and the branding to be all the same, and
Yes, until a few
look at it now.
Last couple of months, or 6 months, and now they've had a bit of flexibility.
Yeah, he had a big rant to me about 2 days before they changed it. Before they announced the livery. So why is it again?
8 Victor India, and it's due into Brisbane on Friday.
No, but why have they added the livery?
Because it's the 150th Boeing aircraft for the Virgin.
I get that, but is there any
Australia.
reason why? Because their kind of style was not to have a special livery. Do we know?
Because there has been a management change in the last 6 months. So David Emerson's now the CEO of Virgin Australia.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there was a bit of history with him. I have to double check that.
Yeah. So I hope...
Because it's a familiar name to me when I was working there, back in Virgin Blue days.
Yeah, I hope there's a few more special liveries to come.
I used to get the Goss and the special liveries beforehand because I was working the website of things. So we used to prepare a lot of marketing material around it. Not so much these days.
Yeah.
The V Australia rollout was interesting. There was from what I remember, there was 15 liveries on the table.
Yeah, right. Well, they need to
All
bring a
different
few in.
ones.
'Cause
Sorry?
it's too bland. Especially as an airline where as a country where plane spotting's taken off. To have one of the two major airlines only operate the 737s outside of WA, that is. They only operate 737s outside of WA. To operate the one aircraft type, it's a bit bland.
The initial, so you know how all the tourism companies get copies of tail branding for their
Yeah.
booking engines? So the Virgin tail was always red with white Virgin text.
Yeah.
So I thought that was going to be the case back when it was rolled out. But something happened there, which they switched back to just going for the white aircraft with the basic lettering and the red text on the white tail.
You know what it could be? It could be cost.
Low cost.
No, just the cost of it. And you know what
Red
else?
bit.
You know what else? If the tail was to be inverted in colour, you know what it would look like, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly like the airline we're about to see fly over us. It is Qantas Flight 643, the service in from Sydney, operated by the A321neo Oscar Golf Alpha. They're about to dangle the Dunlops in just a moment. Enjoy the lovely A321neo as they pass over us here at Mitch'S Mound for their arrival in from Sydney on runway 03.
Good point, though, Mitch.
Dunlop dangling time. Boom. We are on 130 likes. I did say if we get to 150, we'll drop in 5 gifted memberships. So make sure to keep liking away. If you want me to put in those gifted memberships on the show today. Radelaide Runways is there celebrating a 2-month member milestone as a member in the Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse, saying he didn't actually buy the membership, he was gifted it. Ah, lovely, mate. Great to hear. And hopefully, you are enjoying the show today. Great to have your company on the YPG Live Show at Adelaide Runways, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm looking forward to seeing some of those heavies. If we make it another hour. Or so. Just about 10 past, 10 past 11, we'll have to shut the roadcaster off for a moment and change the power over to the... switch the power banks over in about 15 minutes' time. I know my hoodie is black, but I might just see if I can put it over the laptop to block out a bit of sun. So, Dane, this is the second injury I've got from football in the last 12 months. It's not like I play too much as well.
As I said, contact sport will do that to you.
Yeah, I did a calf last year. It wasn't even contact. So we've got to kind of 7:63. I can just see it now. They're getting ready to head into Perth this morning. Service in from Melbourne with the 737. There it is, just before they head in. So 4 heavy still to come, Dano. 4.
Yes.
So I reckon it's gonna be nice next little hour. So it will be nice. Yeah, new car park looks like it's gone up. Nearly ready to open.
That's a nice bit of elevation there. But has it got the high fences on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. That's right. Buy a ute.
I think
when you're old
really
enough to
high.
get your license.
I think really high fences. Like way worse than Sydney. Like really high.
I'm just looking at this approach. Those 2 Qantas jets are doing or have done. Is that the Cably 3? Because they've got the sudden right-hand turn at maybe Goss. What's running to runway 03?
It is my pleasure to give you an early first breaking news story of the first Virgin Australia special livery to arrive in Australia.
Right.
Currently in transit. You know how I mentioned
Yes.
Toy Story?
Yes.
Rumoured to be on Yankee Foxtrot Yankees, the Toy Story 5 livery. It's now just in transit between Seletar and Melbourne. That is your early rumour into a new special livery. Can't yet confirm, there's no confirmation, but that is your first early. I've seen a photo, unless it's completely AI slot, but it's kind of coincidental that it's in Seletar. So I'll send it to you, Dean, but I'm pretty confident.
Okay, is that Yankee Foxtrot Yankee?
Yeah, it's just been in Seletar. The fact that it's been in Seletar makes me pretty confident that it's a thing. Can I get it just where it's just in front of here? That
Oh,
is
wow. Okay.
the rumoured new livery
Wow. Okay. Cool.
on Virgin Australia. So that's the rumour. And it is expected to fly there. It's going into Melbourne tonight, arriving at 6:08. So yeah.
See, this marketing stuff is what Virgin used to always do. You know, you had the Black Eyed Peas, the Gillette jet, the Queensland Government jet, Gold Coast Suns. What else was there? There's a few in there. But yeah, they used to do this all the time.
I reckon we might get an AFL one come in. Because they're a big partner of the Australian Football League. I want to push them past that, something like that.
Yeah, have a look what the Southwest Airlines and American and the sort of guys do with their special liveries.
Now we've got Qantas.
Just incredible.
Qantas Link to Broome had to come the other side to depart, which is very unheard of, because they needed full length and Skippers was blocking it. They had to do a bit of a dance around, and they're going to go for a pretty quick turn and burn. By the looks of it this morning, for our first full length departure of the show. The wind might have swung around enough for them to start wanting to use 03 only. It's going to swing westerly. I'm hoping it doesn't swing too far westerly for it to cause a runway change. It says by 12 it should be westerly, so hopefully not enough to cause a runway change. Qatar Airways 30 minutes out. And some random guy named Dean Stalker is there dropping in 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Dino.
Who's that?
Yeah, I know. Thank you, mate. But big welcome to the newest 5 YPG members, all receiving access to the Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse. You'll receive early access to our members only live shows and videos, early access to any public videos we put up, as well as all the custom emojis, so enjoy that one. And welcome to our brand new members. So it looks like this Karratha outbound is going to want full length as well. They're just making their way across the runway now. It looks like they might want to head up full length. 2. And the Veach at 92 is heading up. They're usually full length as it's a long, decently long flight up to Ho Chi Minh City. Anyway, just quickly then, I'm going to shut down the roadcaster, guys, and just change the power over, so stand by. We'll be back soon.
Roger.
Oh, so we've just done
Hello.
the changeover.
There we go.
So the laptop's very thirsty on it, where the roadcaster is not. So we have roadcasters used 30% in 2.5 hours. And the other thing's got 18%. So we should have what's that? We should have an hour and 15 minutes left of the stream. Tiny bit longer. So we have capability for. And it's got another departure on the other side for the Cottesloe link, heading off to Karratha this morning. So these departures now starting to roll out, which is nice. So that tree usually is on the other side and blocks quite a decent amount of the runway from the further down, so it just blocks a bit of the taxiway, that's all. But as I keep saying, this spot is not for the the departures, it's for the arrivals, but we'll still see Qantas 17:30 head out the door. Victor Air just taxiing up now. V21 Neo getting ready to head out to Ho Chi Minh City. But unfortunately, Damien, it's that time of year. I haven't touched on it yet, but as everyone knows, we started at 8:30 today. Because it's a Mitch'S Mound show and we don't have much power capabilities, we did start later, but we won't be starting earlier than about 7:30 going forward. So, that actually means I won't have to be up before 6 a.m. until it gets to about October. So that's because of the light restrictions and everything. So the outdoor deck, once it does reopen, won't open until 7:30. Anyway, so it will be 7:38 for the rest of the next 5 months or so. Bit of sleeping. Feature on the roll.
The edge looking really nice there.
Yep, just rotating now. The laptop has cooled down a fair bit since I've put the jacket over the top of it. It's good.
Yes, got to keep your gear out of the sun, unfortunately.
And so we've got 62% on that one. So we've got a bit. The laptop's got 40%. So even if we were to cut out, we've got enough to go for. Yeah, we should be right. I'm definitely not going past that Qantas 787. Anyway, so of course SPH is with me today.
How's the tan going?
Oh yeah, exactly. Doesn't feel that. It's not that hot today. I forgot about sunscreen.
18 degrees. Yeah, that's perfect temperature to be out in the sun.
Yeah, especially when there's no cloud. Or very limited. Again, Perth I found often gets cloud all the way around. You'll sit here and there's cloud all the way around you. I find that happens a lot here at Perth. I don't know why. Okay, I kind of know why, but I don't know why it happens to us so often.
Ooh, not long until Alpha 7 now for Mike Juliet comes in with Qatar 64.
And velocity. About to head it on in. You know what my least favourite plane to cover is here, don't you? The A340 from Mitch'S Mound is just bloody loud.
That's the best part.
I don't like it.
Hearing all those hair dryers going there with the CFMs.
Yeah.
Actually, are they CFMs or Trents in the South African?
Not too sure.
You're buffering a little bit.
Oh yeah, I am. Oh no, that's my road cut. Sorry. Zenny's there dropping in a 19-month membership milestone to the Rottnest Island Resort, saying, "Don't forget to wash and repack my Brizzy socks." Oh, Zenny, how could we forget, mate? How could we forget? No, I haven't even used the Brizzy socks yet, so or at all. So they're yours, mate. So we're 1.1, dropping 1.1% of frames. So I know that sounds like a bit, but it's not too bad. We've only dropped 6,000. For here, then it gets pretty bad. The Wi-Fi is, because we're in the middle of nowhere. Like it's all industrial. Wherever it is to the south, it's the airport to the north. It's nothing much for a long way to the east, and to the west you start to get houses, but it's still probably even a kilometre away do you get really to the start of the houses. Have to go about 5 major roads.
Jeez, Luceni, are you saying I sound like the Townsville Terror?
Oh gosh.
No, it's not Sardi today. It's Dino. I can't outdo the banger.
Banger. Hello, Dino.
Somebody's got the voice changer.
Hello, whippersnapper.
Jay, you are just... Dean, who invited Daryl here?
Last I heard, he was in Christchurch.
Yeah, mate, just enjoying a soup by the pool. He just arrived at the Novotel.
Right. How's Francie and Chris doing?
They're doing fine. However, they're not with me because they're not in Christchurch.
You need to lean more into the Aussie, the nasal twang.
The nasal twang, you mean? The plane.
Okay, velocity with the A220. Sorry, A320. Had to head it on in. Oh, side camera. Not bad.
G'day, Mike. Good to see you there.
No, different. Different. Yeah.
That's not Mike. Oh, similar colours, actually.
Yeah.
I'm like, hang on. Well, hello to NZ Aviator 1. Very sorry.
No, don't worry. I've done a similar mistake.
No, those colours are very, very similar.
Yeah, they're very similar, aren't they?
Anyway,
Well, look,
online.
I'm catching up with Mike tomorrow anyway. Just to let him know.
Yeah. Sorry, your voice change is too deep.
They're dangling the Dunlops and moving the Michelins.
I don't reckon it's a voice changer. I reckon it's a I reckon Daryl's microphone's not connected properly. You know. Daryl, make sure your microphone's connected up properly.
Yeah, mate, it is.
Luceni, I think that's just karma biting me there.
Hey, Dino. Hey, Dino. Hey, Dino.
Oh, hey, cuz.
Hey, Dino. Hey, Dino. Hey, Dino. Hey, Dean. Thank you for watching. It's all me, guys. Dean, it's just enough to kind of mask my voice so you can't tell it's me. Like, if you go up a tiny bit more,
There's a few
you can
things. There's
kind
a
of just
few things
tell.
that gave it away with your radio show yesterday. There's a few
Yeah, but
things you usually say in there.
yeah, but not many people picked it up. I don't think everyone picked it up.
No, I'll shut up though.
Sadi said, Sadi's told me that he doesn't reckon anyone else would have picked it up. Yeah, Laseni, I've got a bit of a hangover. I've got a bit of a
Hangover, you know?
bit of
A
hangover. Move the Michelins.
It's pretty good that the voice change on the roadcaster. We are 3 likes away from our like goal of 150 likes, which is pretty good. Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't believe it's me, do you think it is
Not me. Hello. Now, do you still think it's not me? This takes me back to when we sung every membership milestone.
on our Melbourne show? Dean
Oh, the
Stalker
Cottesloe
donated
guest, we gotta get
5
that
gifted memberships. That was gold.
Oh dear, that was fun. Pure spur of the moment, bit of fun.
Yeah, it started when me, Daryl, and you were fighting over who should read one. I kept saying, Daryl, you read it, and Daryl said, oh, Dean, do you want to get it for me? And then I said, I'll do it. And then he said, oh, no, I'll do it. Don't worry.
I want to do it.
No one wanted to do it, but everyone wanted to do it. Oh. I don't know how much more I can take with this leg. I think I just tweaked something. On this one is about the Qantas 34 heading back out to Sydney after coming in from Paris earlier on in the show. "45 minutes till Singapore." South African is 41. Qantas 10 saying 41 as well, but I don't think it will be.
Oh, that's cheeky. Taking off from 06.
Yeah, they like to do it because they're very light, so they drop lots of the passengers off here. So guitar seems to be directed in for a straight approach. Cancelling part of the SID.
Guitars just approaching Rottnest.
Yep.
I heard there was another incident there. Swimming at dusk.
If it's all right with you, I'm just going to sit down for 2 minutes just to get off it. You have a chair and just over there. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I just needed to take some pressure off it for just a quick tad.
Yep, no worries. Wayne, yes, exactly. I'll have to keep an eye out for the YPPH there too, Wayne. We'll definitely be there for the entire Pacific Air Show. There'll be quite a few familiar faces are there, so keep an eye out. Footy injury, lawman.
Just because our phones are starting to die and we didn't bring a phone charger, I'm going to have to get you to call out any messages on the Instagram if they're urgent, like we got in the stream. Well, not call out, but just let me know to check, Dean, and also you're on Flight Radar, because, yeah.
Roger, I can do that for you.
I've also stolen the chair. Well, not really stolen it. I begged not to take it and said, sit on it, and now someone else is sitting on the ground. Anyway.
Up to you what you do next. Qatar on approach.
Yeah. We're definitely going to, because we're here now, we're going to stay. But it's just for next week. It's just in case I might not be able to do it next week, right? We don't know how it's going to feel in the future. We just wanted to come out here because we hadn't been out for so long. So, we just, yeah.
A350 900 today. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we seem to get the 900s more than not. So the story why I wanted to sit down, guys, and this doesn't sound good, but I heard a crack for my knee and its neck really sore.
Cartilage moving.
Pardon?
Cartilage moving.
Yeah. Might just be my meniscus then. Oh my god. Anyway. No. I think Qatar's going to be visible soon.
Just over Banyup at the moment.
Where?
Near Forestdale.
Yeah.
To the
Oh,
south.
great. Moneybags is coming out because guess what? We got 150 likes. Yay. I really didn't think we were going to do it, but anyway.
No.
GR Aviators is there, dropping in one gifted membership. Thank you to you and welcome to the news YPG. Remember picking that one up. You'll gain access to our members only live shows and videos, early access to any public videos we put up, as well as all the custom emojis. So thank you. No, GR Aviators, I don't sit down for plane spotting. We've just got to push through it. Alex Hammer, yeah, we have started flight training at the moment. Wayne seems to have that bloody knee. I am fine. Don't worry. If worse comes to worse, we just get Sadi to come and film at Perth for a month and I just sit there talking at home.
Sure. You probably get a Townsville stream then.
Oh, mate. No, but you know how he's coming in July. He just... Oh, sugar. Camera battery's dying. 1%. Far out. I forgot my Sony, because it's brand new and stuff, the spring, where you change the camera batteries is pretty, like, you know...
It fires it at you, yeah.
Yeah, it just goes gum. It's really fast compared to anyone I've seen. My Lumix one's just, when it goes and it almost is designed to sit in there. Even if it stays down, it's almost designed to be just snug enough so it stays put in it.
I had that problem in Korea, actually. My batteries are a little bit too snug and it got stuck in there until I worked out the batteries had bulged.
Yeah, oh, well, one of my... I got given a new battery for free when I bought the camera. They said, oh, well, if you do it now, we'll find a new battery. And I said, oh, fine. We'll do it. But the thing is, it was... it's always very snug in the camera. like extremely snug. So I always am banging the camera to get it sounds bad. So I only put it in the dodgy camera which I've now sold. But the good thing is when I sold the dodgy camera, I gave it to the guy. So it's a spare battery because I didn't want the. I didn't want to break I was going to break my camera doing it. Put it that way. You know the only good thing about this MRI is it's one of the only things that you can. One of the only things that you can get a Medicare rebate back on. So that's one of the only things.
Sweet.
Oh crap, we've just started losing frames. Just as guitar comes in. Fabulous. Nifty 50 time. The A350 heading in from Doha. Now on runway 03 back to dangle the Dunlops above us here at Mitch'S Mound. Lovely. Lovely from Qatari.
She's looking good.
And we've got a full-length Virgin departure. Plan for life, you have to be a member for access to the emojis. We're quickly going to leave that because this is one that we can actually probably check the whole way through. That's Rex Airways. Heading in with the Saab. So it's probably can't do it on this leg. Page me, Alex is there. We've changed our little names just to be icons around Perth. And just different names. We thought our other ones we actually saw start to be copied on other channels, and we were part of it. I always make sure our names, I try and get everything as original as possible, and for that exact reason, if I ever wanted to go to people and say, well, that's a direct copy of ours, and we saw it happen from multiple new people, new streamers that had it way before they existed. They had it before. Yeah. So anyway, it was deemed by us that it was now not original because people had copied it, and so we changed it. Because we had already done it once, because people had copied it, we decided to change it to something completely. If someone was to copy it, it would be really, really, really obvious, right?
It'll be very obvious. I like the local landmarks.
So, yeah. We just took our top tier out, and we found with YouTube increasing the prices on iPhones as it is, and people will start buying it, it just seemed ridiculous to be paying $20 for a membership, and just because lots of people will be buying it, people will think we're charging a rip-off scam. We're not. It's only $14. But we just thought the gap was a lot, and it wasn't worth it. People won't. They'd rather people buy gifted memberships and make it more inclusive. So yeah. So that's why we've moved gifted memberships down to $3, especially now that our audience has grown a bit more. Because I don't know if many people remember, but we, of course, had the major issues in January where memberships weren't going, because we were everywhere doing lots of streams. We had so many gifted memberships coming in and people buying them, but we wouldn't have people to give them to. So we had to actually up them, but the algorithm would then work again. But we now have a big enough audience that we can work, hopefully, with it. Alright, we've got another arrival, Dino.
Ooh, look at the 321 XLR coming.
The Brisbane one for the first time, I believe, featuring this one on the YPG live show.
Yeah, Qantas 935.
It's Golf Delta.
Oscar Golf Delta. Yeah, this seems like the way to visit Perth. One of the babies.
Is this why everyone wants to come to Perth now?
Yeah, exactly. You can get one of these. Better than a 737. I have to go by Sydney to get the 330.
Bit of a float there. Left then the right. Random Aussie said, "G'day, mate. Great to see you. Perth Plane Spotter is there. Welcome." Of course, the 5 gifted memberships on screen now that I dropped in just a moment ago. Big thank you all for the 150 likes up today on the YPG live show. Great to see. Thank you all for 150 likes today. Great to have everyone's company here on the YPG live show, live here from Mitch'S Mound. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Of course, it is completely free to do, so it doesn't cost you anything and helps to support and grow the channel. It's always much appreciated. And thank you to all. So we do have a 20% left in the laptop capable power bank, Dean. However, I don't like using charge if you don't need it, because it's also can make it overheat, and we might need it for the audio just in case. That's the main one that we need to worry about. So we've got just under 60% on the laptop, 40% to play with. My rule of thumb is 40% will last me half an hour. But I do have a bit more to plug in too. I would rather plug it in at the end and not use it. So anyway, we've got enough to MacGyver another bit of time. South African is 20 minutes away. Qantas 10 is now saying 34, and Singapore is now saying 26. So we will finish after Singapore arrives. I'm not waiting for Qantas 10 unless it's directly after, because it just seems like a waste of time for a plane we've already seen, and I'm starting to feel really sore, so yeah. So much for Singapore. Singapore 26 away? Yeah, 26. Radio. All good then. So, apparently we have a few... Apparently Julia Flight's anniversary is on the 16th of April. Is that correct?
Yeah, so that's passed already. I don't think we actually celebrated it.
Yeah, because it's the 1st of July. That was a coincidence, but I'm really glad it is, because it just makes it easy to remember midway through the year. In fact, it says on YouTube that they started on the 19th. However, the oldest live stream was... The test live stream was on the 16th, so 2023, but the channel was created on the 19th, 2022. They might have done videos that are older. Or have they always done live streaming?
Videos prior to live streaming.
Yeah, so video started on the 2nd of December. So they haven't been going quite for 4 years now. It's funny to think about how I'm probably older. Even though we didn't start live streaming, I'm older. The channel's older than lots of these other channels, but we just didn't get into the live streaming part. So yeah, we started on July 1st, 2022. So we're older than quite a few of some of these people, you know.
I think Pomfret and Mark. Pomfret and Mark were the originals, the OGs. And
Yeah.
Sid Squad came in after that.
Well, Sid Squad started, their first video was in October of 2006. So they've been not live streaming necessarily. So July, actually, just after Sid Squad came, was the initial... was when I started. Just after they came in July. So it was around the 14th, something like that. I don't know, the point is, we kind of call, because I was doing live streaming testing around the 1st of July anyway. And before Sid Squad came, I was into a bit of testing on how to do things just behind the scenes. We kind of say that the first 2 years was videos only, and then the next 2 years would have been live streaming. So we started 2 years live streaming. It was like a 2-year anniversary idea. Right.
I'm going to say, there's blossomed since then. There's a lot of channels popping up now.
Yeah, and you know what though? I didn't actually Sid Squad. I didn't really realize them. Like the whole live streaming thing was not a Sid Squad related thing, or I didn't know it was a thing to do aviation live streaming. It was when they came and Tim helped me out, and I realised it was a bit of a thing. I just didn't know at the time. I was quite younger then, so I wasn't exposed to it as much as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, didn't know it was a thing, and then look where we are now.
Yes.
We're
So,
planning.
I know we've got quite a few core Australian New Zealand channels now, and we've got a few new ones popping up every other week now, from what I can see.
Yeah.
So
We still have the main. They're still the main 5 because it takes. I still say, and I always said it was. We're not a proper live stream until we do about a year of plane spotting. So it wasn't until really July last year that we started to really be a decent name. So I feel like it's that rule of 1 year of consistent live streaming.
But the other thing too is you've actually done quite a bit of networking over the last year. Well, actually, I'd say over the last year or so. So you've gotten around to a few places. You've done the traveling as well, met people, met other streamers.
We started off early. We're not necessarily the biggest channel, but we're still trying to do some of the things that the big channels are doing, which makes us almost a bit different. And as I say, I'm pretty happy with where we are at the moment, because we also have to keep in mind that it is a single person ran channel. Now, up until Daryl joins, it has always been a one-person only channel. Yes, we've had people talk over it and stuff, but every stream has been filmed pretty much by me the majority of the time. Say 99.5% of the time it's been me on camera.
It's interesting to get an understanding of what goes into creating a show and getting it ready. Because you're focusing on, what have I got out there? What's the weather like? Have I got the energy for it? Is the tech ready? Is the tech going to play the ball?
And I still think once we get Daryl come in, it's not going to be a case of it's not, and we're just going to, we've said this to Daryl, it's not a 2-person show, it never will be. So Daryl, the plan is to have Daryl filming. My kind of rule of thumb is 2 to 1. Does that make sense? 2 of my shows to 1 of his. Things like that.
That's whatever plan you guys decide.
So, yeah.
Let's see how the execution goes.
That's the kind of like idea. So we're seeing how it goes, of course, first, and then looking forward to Kim coming over here, and we'll get it going. We'll get it all going.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
So looking forward to that week. There we are talking, and the question was brought up whether he changes his flight to Sydney, which he goes to Sydney. So we have 2 different airports, and it's a bit more like that. People don't get too sick of Perth. But I said for the first test, we want to all be here doing, and I want to go through the equipment with him. But having said that, Sydney is now on the cards for that, purely, and I said no because he goes there every second week, but purely Sydney is back on the cards because we don't know how this injury is going to hold up, if I'll be able to stream that week. Come to Perth another week, right? So, yeah, Sydney is on the cards again.
We'll see how it goes, mate.
Yeah.
Resting is the best thing to do with that sort of injury. So as long as you can do that, you're not being too physical,
so we've got
walking
2,
around and stuff,
yeah,
or standing up for long periods.
we've got
might give it a bit of
Two 737s to come in. Qantas 765 in from Melbourne, and then Velocity 555 in from the Sydney with the split scimitars. It's still just a 737 model. Did AirAsia leave? Did AirAsia sneak out the door? They did, but not by full length. That's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, intersection departure.
And then we have
South and
Singapore and South African. So 4 more arrivals, one of which is just about to head over our heads in right now. Qantas, our final Qantas movement for the show today. 737 in from Melbourne. Just roaring over the top of us. Oh gosh, I don't know what the thing's doing. There's some setting that's on the OBS that's so over exposing it on its end, or I'm actually getting on my screen. And Wayne Yapoon is there, dropping in a $20 super chat. Wowzers, Wayne. Great to see you here today, saying thanks for coming out today and pushing through. We all really appreciate it, but make sure you rest up that knee, buy some lunch and eat sitting down. Lol, thank you, Wayne. Great to see you on the show today, and we look forward to seeing you very soon on another one of our live shows. Oh no. Oh no.
That sounds like the batteries have gone flat.
No. I reckon Singapore's taken an interesting turn. Let me get the HS up.
Ooh, nice livery on the 340.
Yeah, the Cyan Gobber livery.
Yep.
Yep, 2-1. Well, this is actually going to be the final movement of the YPG live show. So we are going to get the music running because I'm out of here. Most abrupt ending ever. Big thank you, Dean, for being on comms today. It's been great to have your company on the show today. And big thank you to you. Is that the most abrupt ending, Dean?
Very much so. I'm too happy to come in.
And just quickly, we've got Peach Me Alex celebrating 10 months in the Cottesloe Beach Clubhouse. It's disappointing that we've had to end it this way, but a big thank you, Peach Me, for 10 months and hopefully many more to come. Well, as is. Well, that was an unfortunate end to the show. So we're out of here. But a big thank you all for watching the YPPH Playing Guy live show. Make sure to check out our website, ypphplayingguy.com, where you can find all of our merch. Also check out our links to our socials on there, YPPH Playing Guy _photos and YPPH Playing Guy _official for more. You can also check out all of our merch on there and find our link to the Discord channel where you can chat with fellow Aussie aviators after all of our shows. Of course, guys, it's been great to have everyone's company here today on the YPPH Playing Guy live show. And Dean, big thank you to you for being with us on comms today. And it's been great to have you with us. Guys, big thank you all for tuning in. Big shout out to our mods quickly. Our head mod Annie, Daryl, Dean, Mark, and Chris, and of course Jacob. But unfortunately, all things have to come to an end. And it might have not been the way we wanted to finish today, but either way, the runway is going to change for 2-1 and 2-4. A big thank you to Lizeni, Anthony, Alex DeBerry, Dean, of course, Perth Plane Spotter guy, Jacob, Annie, of course, one of our amazing mods, Runway to Rail as well, Plane for Life, and everyone else still lurking and watching the show. Unfortunately, we have to head out the door now, because these movements are going to get loud once they start taking off over our heads. But guys, for me and everyone here at the YPPH live show, it's been great to have your company this morning. We look forward to hopefully being back very soon for you here. But for me and everyone here on the YPG live show, big thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. From me and everyone here, you've been watching the YPG live show. My name's Mitchell. We're out the door. See you next time, and goodbye for now.
Yeah.
You.
Thank you for watching the YPPH Plane Guy live show. Make sure to check out our website ypphplaneguy.com for more. Also check out our socials on Instagram ypphplaneguy_photos for more aviation content, and ypphplaneguy_official for more. Make sure to also join our after party on our Discord. The link can be found on our website or in the description below. Thank you for watching the YPPH Plane Guy live show, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye for now.